team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Maryland's offense will have the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off at defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Lee takes to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll throw on third down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Notre Dame's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Off from the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air, it's long. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Abraham. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his hand in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to...
He lets it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Takes the grab. It's Abraham. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to pass. It's long. Buys a little extra time. And some room to work. He goes out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 35. Finds a crease at the 20. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
14, Maryland, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
It's complete to the right, and they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Lead a throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here come the Irish back on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. Oh, there's an alley to the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Way to make a split-second decision by that quarterback. He sees the defender commit. Boom. Hits the ball. Not only pitched the ball, on target, so now the running back can catch it. He didn't have to reach behind him. He didn't have to reach in front of him. Caught it. He did the rest. Turned on the Jets. Got to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Lee takes to the air. Pucks it out of the air. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Line is set on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Terrapins will punt it away on fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turns it on at midfield. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
28, Maryland, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Lee to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Lee takes to the air. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He's got him this time. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got his man quickly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Lee to throw. Right on the money. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Slams ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding during the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
28, Maryland 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Going with the ground game left. Still on his feet at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's long. Steps away to find some room. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side now. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Trying to ball his way in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. On the move. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 8.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Maryland, 10.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mills. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Lee takes to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
When you run your slant route, when it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Got his man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Released by the QB. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Lee to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Grab behind the line. It's Abraham. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
17.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. So first down will open up the final period. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Irish will open the fourth with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 45, on his way. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Sends him back in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lee takes to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might...
Turning it on! He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
The Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Abraham. Touchdown, Terrapins! A great catch and run for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Here come the Irish back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
He's loose. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Ben, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
27, jump.
The option look. He'll pitch it. Beck's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
53, Maryland, 24.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Lead a throw. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Yeah, and he's over 150 yards now. Featuring this guy, featuring this weapon, you know he's a mismatch, and you're going to exploit it. Great job on the offense.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between.
Got enough space. And he crosses. And he gets the touchdown. Way too little, way too late. They still do count it for seconds.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish back on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want...
There he goes! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. They're working that left side. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to throw. It's long. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Leaves it with the running back. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape.